Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Disciples Motorcycle Ministry headquarters here in Kristiansand, Norway. Some of you have been here before. There has been a lot of people start following us now, and that's very nice. Thank you for that. And that helps us also to spread out the gospel throughout the world, wherever you are sitting right now and watching this. I am Cooks. I am international president of the Disciples Motorcycle Ministry worldwide, and it's been awesome to see what God is doing through this ministry. A lot of people has been called in as ministers to this organization, and I just love it to see when God he does his work, and more and more stretches out our organization so that we can reach as many as possible. So that's fantastic. Today I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about a project I just had. I had a project with my motorcycle. I was blessed with some side bags, some hard plastic bags, and I wanted to fix them up and make them really nice and put them on my bike. And I found out that it's not as easy as it looks like sometimes, you know. It's a lot of things that you have to consider when you start doing work on your bike, different kind. And so also with this one. I sanded down the boxes. I found out that there was uneven places, and I sparkled over it, and I sanded it down again, you know, tried to get it as even as possible. And when I put the paint on, it didn't look as even as it felt at all, you know. So I was thinking, man, how is that possible? All these bumps and all these things. And I couldn't see it before I put the paint on. So it was a big surprise for me, you know, just trying to find out these things. I sanded it down again, the paint and everything, and where the places was, where the bumps were, I was putting on some more sparkle, sand it down again, tried to do it really proper this time. But when I put the paint on again, still it was bumps, and now it's also like these little watermarks, you know. And I'm thinking, what? So much hours, you know, doing this work. And so I did it the third time. And again, these watermarks. And it was also this time, it was also like orange, you know. You see the skin on the orange? It's a little, almost invisible bumps in it. Well, it looked like that. And I was thinking, what is the problem? And I decided I have to leave this up to the pros. So I put my bags in with a pro, and then he told me some things that I understood that probably I would have problem with getting the exact right environment anyhow, because you have to have the right degree in the room where you're painting it. And not only that, but like I had the boxes of paint, you know, in my garage, and that was a different temperature from the room I was going to paint in. So the boxes was colder than the temperature in the room where I did the job. So that also makes a problem. So I understood that I could not get the temperature over like 22 degrees Celsius in that garage I was doing the work in. So probably I would have a problem anyhow. But when you get the right temperature and also a little bit warmer, maybe up to 25 degrees Celsius, then it evens out in a better way when you have this right temperature. I didn't know these things, you know, so I'm very glad I left it up to the pros right now. So I put it on the new hinges, and I did all the work, you know, to put them together with the lid and everything, and it looks awesome now. So I would really recommend you guys to try out and do these things, because of course also when you practice you be perfect after a while, I guess, So if I do it again and again, I probably will also get it right. So my question today is, and the title of this little message is, how is your paint job? So why do I tell this story? Because I think that everybody needs a good groundwork, because it was the groundwork that was necessary to make a perfect result, and to make a result that really was shiny and that had no cracks in or anything. So how to get a good groundwork in your life and in my life. And I wanted to have that as a point of this story, because I believe it's necessary to have a good groundwork also in our lives. It shines through when your groundwork is not good enough. It also makes you put up a good look, but still inside you feel that you're not in the right place. You feel that you have missing a puzzle in your big puzzle. You're missing a piece, and you don't quite know what it is. You can feel empty. You can feel like it's something you can't fill up with anything else. You tried it all, but then only Jesus is the one that really can come in and fix the whole thing, and that evens out everything. Because there is a lot of people today that put up a facade. So it's been more and more natural in this world. If you go to all the social media pages that exists now, you will see that the creation is not beautiful enough. You can see all the pictures that people take of themselves or their family or their nature or everywhere they go. They have to put filters on to make it perfect, to make it even more perfect. They have to fix what's already created perfect, and it's a bit crazy. But this is how we do things today. I believe that if you have a really good camera, or you just take the picture, you see here the trees and all, the leaves, I believe this is created perfect in his eyes. This tree here, each and every leaf on this tree is unique. There is, I believe it was Cambridge University. They took an oak tree that they had on the school ground, and they took down all the leaves on it. It was like 1,000,000.2 or something. I don't remember quite. But what they did, they scanned it into the computer, and they used like a recognition software program to see if it was any similar. Did any of the leaf have totally alike? Were they alike? Like twins or something. But it was not. Every leaf was unique, every one of them. And I believe that if this has been just like a big bang or something, then I think it's incredible that the bang made it so unique, everything. That each and every one of us, are created totally different. That we have different, fingerprints, that we have different kind of faces here and everything. You can't find two of you anywhere. You are made unique. And that is how the creation is. It's beautiful enough, it is made perfect. And the Creator does not need our help with any filters of life or anything, Okay, to make it good looking on computers and everything, that's maybe a different story. But this is, I believe many try to do this also in real life. And I believe that a facade doesn't cover anything. There is some people out there on on the Facebook that really shares everything. Every second of the day is documented on the Facebook, so if they have a day who's down or up. But it's very rare. Most people, they put up a good facade, the best side of us, or even make it even better than that. In Genesis chapter 1:25, God, the Creator, He has created everything. He's created the trees, the world as we know it, and it says that He was pleased. He says, and then He created mankind. He created man and woman, and He, after He created them, it says that He was very pleased. So, and He did not just create a man and a woman. It says that He created them in His likeness. So we are similar looking to God. So if you are looking for God, I believe He will look like us, but you will feel His Spirit in another way. But He created man and woman in His likeness. So that's why I believe that He will know us also. He created us like Him, and that's why He understands us also. Even if every person is unique, when He created everyone is so unique as we are, I believe also that He can help us in a unique way. He can see exactly what you need because He is your Creator, and He will help you out right where you are. So I believe when you receive Jesus as Lord in your life, that makes your groundwork. That makes a fantastic groundwork that even out all the bumps, that makes everything perfect. That's the missing puzzle that really puts everything where it's supposed to be. So if you haven't thrown yourself at Him and made Him Lord of your life, then do it now. Do it now, because He has a perfect plan for you. And if you start walking in that right now, you will have a happy life. You will know that, wow, there was even better life for me here. And those of you that actually, because there's a lot of you out there that also have a good life. You have a good living. You have a good family. You have a good house and finances and everything. But still, there is something that is missing. There will still be emptiness where this missing puzzle is supposed to be. You have everything. You have everything right where it's supposed to be, and you love it. But I know for sure that when you get Jesus in your life, you will feel complete. And I urge you to try it out. So, in verse 31, in the first chapter, he says that it all was very good, very good. He was very pleased. So God was very pleased with you, and you are created as a winner. I had a funny story once that you are created a winner because of the sperms. There's like millions of sperms that fight to get into the egg and make you as a baby, and there is only one of those millions that comes through. So that's a good proof that you are a winner. And I saw a funny picture of this, that there was a guy that the first sperm, it was like a little tick with a tail or something, and he was riding a Harley Davidson shopper and he was racing for it to get first. And I think that has to be you, right? You are created a winner. So that is also unique for you. You are already a winner, and if you don't feel like that, if your circumstances doesn't look like that, I believe that Jesus will get you there, and to throw yourself at Him, you will see this come to pass. So throw yourself at Him, make Him Lord of your life, and I believe that you will see a change that is awesome. find a church, find a good one, and if you don't know one close to you, then send me a message on this YouTube channel, and I will find one for you. Okay, very good. So you will now, when you receive Jesus, you will have a fantastic paint job. Your groundwork is so good that the paint job is awesome. So when God looks at you, he don't see mistakes, he don't see the sin, he don't see the fault that we make in this life, because we are in this world that also lies in the evil. We can see that every day. So there is something down there that try to bring you down. But Jesus, when you receive him, there will be no fear. There will be nothing that can hold you down. As long as you have your focus on him and just keep yourself in the embrace of the Father, that will make this world a different place for you to live in, actually. Because that's what I experienced, and that's a lot of guys around me that have experienced. And I will say a little bit more about that next time. Because next time I will, I have a title that is "Too Lost to Be Saved?" Question mark. And I will talk about a lot of different kind of persons that I met through my life, and that is around us here also. And you will see that he really can change lives. So it shines through when you are not on the right place with God, but it also shines through when you are on the right place with him. So it cannot be hidden. It will be a light that is lit inside of you, and he is the light. He is the light within you, and it will make people wonder what's happening, what has happened. There is a change. I cannot point it out exactly, but I know there is a change there. So I heard that a lot of times in the beginning when I become saved. It's over 25 years ago, almost 30 years ago, and it's been an awesome ride. You know, he has brought me through it all. It has been struggles, it has been hard times, yes, but I was never alone in it anymore. Before I was alone, I felt lost, and I was like, it was anger and hate that came out. But when Jesus came in, you know, it was like somebody was just holding his arm around me and walked me through it all and taught me how to fix it, you know, and how to handle it. And it has been an awesome ride. I never doubted my Lord for a second. I never doubted that he exists, that God is there or nothing, because I always kept close to him. I always, through it all, I made mistakes, yes, and I'm sorry for them. But Jesus always got me in on the path again and got my focus right. And when you do that through life, your life will be awesome. You will be at peace, and you will see what he gives you through life. And I've seen the whole world. I've been giving my testimony in 3 continents and in like 25, 27 countries or something, and that's been awesome. Riding motorcycles in all these different kind of countries, and being on the road with him, because I'm never alone. He never leaves me, and he will never do that with you too. So get straight with God, make Jesus your Lord, or renew your dedication to him. Maybe you are there that has left the faith because of circumstances or because of people, or don't blame what people has done in your life on God, because he got nothing to do with that. You know, people are people, and yeah, if they not live close to him all the time, they can also do mistakes. So believe in him and hold yourself close to him, and people can't disappoint you in the same way. Okay, so keep your groundwork solid, so you don't have to put up a false facade or anything, because then your facade will be for real. It will be good, and people will see that there is a change. So until next week, I just want to say stay in his blessing. Stay blessed, because there is a blessing already put upon you when you received Him. So stay blessed.